All right, and the next question will go first to Rob. The GOP Pillar for Law and Justice states that we believe every human life matters and the public's trust in the equal and sure application of law enforcement, civil order, and the rule of law is essential to a successful society. Many incidents in our country over the past several years have created challenges for law enforcement in balancing the need to maintain civil order and at the same time permitting citizens to exercise their freedom of speech. Examples include the right of Nazis to hold a gathering in Skokie, Illinois, the tragic incident in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the BLM protests during the summer of 2020. How do you intend to balance the rights of citizens to gather to make their voices heard with your responsibilities to maintain civil order?
So as I was cleaning out an office, I was able to find the old operational plan of a protest that was to occur at the county building. There was a very far-right anti-Semitic regime that was to show up, and then there was an opposite end that was going to show up on the same date and time. There is a lot that goes in to make sure that people's constitutional rights for freedom of speech can be held. There's a process to it. That process is broken when they start infringing on other people's rights. It is at that point in time that law enforcement and the sheriff have to step in and make sure that people's rights aren't infringed upon. I think back to last year of when we handled some difficult times. There was a lot of rioting. Law enforcement was portrayed in a negative light. It was difficult. But we stood up. We protected those that were peacefully protesting. We followed and made sure that they were doing the right thing. We gave orders to our guys that once they started infringing on other people's rights, it was time to step in and protect those people. There is no tolerance for destruction of property and destruction of other people's rights. Thank you.
You good? Okay. Everybody has the right to peacefully protest, whether I agree with it or not. We all have that right. The problem is when you commit violence or burn down somebody's building. You know, that's not peacefully protesting. And what happened in Chicago and Kenosha should have never happened. The problem is they were told to stand down. Their mayors told their police chiefs, stand down. Part of the problem is we're all at fault. And the reason is because we're not putting the proper people in the proper positions. This is why it's important for each and every one of us to go out and vote and make sure that our voices are heard. Our administration will enforce the laws. If you cross the line and commit a crime, you will be arrested. That's the way we will handle it. But as long as you peacefully protest and do not cross that line, we will be there to protect you as well. Thank you.